What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm, of course, Moto Jack, and welcome to Sunday Motivationals. Today we're going to talk about why I ride and, what has me out on two wheels. And I'm excited to chat about it. So let's get into it. So most of you may know that I work at a motorcycle shop, and although that has something to do with why I ride and being around motorcycles and bikes every day, that's not really the end-all be-all reason. Everybody asks me, why are you out on two wheels? Why do you ride a motorcycle? It's dangerous. You're going to get yourself killed, blah, 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 blah. The amount of times that I hear that on a daily basis is absurd, right? And, after a while, it does get old. It does, you don't want to have to explain yourself every single time somebody asks you, why are you out there? It's so unsafe. You're going to end up getting smashed by a semi-truck or something, right? There's a lot of negative connotation around riding a motorcycle. But, to be honest with you, and probably the ultimate reason, is that it's the most stress-free environment that I have found. There is something so freeing and so calming about being out on a motorcycle in the wind with the earth and everybody passing you by, that just takes you out of everything that might be stressful, that might be going on in your life. And ultimately that really is what does it for me. When you're on a motorcycle, you have to be in the moment. You are completely aware of all of your surroundings at all times. You're looking at everything that's going on. And because of that absolute focus, there is nothing else to stress about. There's nothing for you to be sad or anxious or worried about in those moments. And even if it's just for a few minutes at a time, when you're just riding down the road and all you can hear is the exhaust, and all you can see is just the landscape passing by, you're just not worried about anything else. Part of it has to do with, also my dad rides a motorcycle, and that's always been fascinating. But even as I was a young person, I was always interested in bicycles and things with wheels. I bought a 1968 Honda Goldwing, I believe it was, when I was very young, and fixed it up. And although I didn't ride it very much, I fixed it up and I sold it, and that was my first bout into a real motorcycle. And looking back on it, I think that was the little spark that I needed eventually, later on in life, that made me really want to dive in. And again, like I said, that with the combination of my dad riding a motorcycle and riding into work and being very into it, I think that has a lot to do with it. But ultimately, I do really think that it does come down to the ability to get away from everything. And it doesn't even have to be in a bad way. Like, you're not getting away from things because you're running away from them, or you're not getting away from things because you're scared or anything like that. It's just one of the most relaxing things is hearing the exhaust and hearing your engine rev as you just start to speed up. And as you're passing all of the landscape and everything that's going on in the world, there's just something serene and calm about it. And of course, yes, it is dangerous. Everything you do is dangerous. You get in a car every day, it's dangerous. But I would like to say and like to think that I'm paying attention more when I'm on my motorcycle than whenever I'm driving my car. There's no time to be on your phone. There's no time to be distracted. And yeah, can you make mistakes? Absolutely. But I would like to think that me personally, am safer on a motorcycle than I am while driving, just because. And when you're in your car, you have your hands free. You can want to look down at your phone. You can get the temptation to scroll. You can text. all of those things that get you into trouble, that make you distracted, that cause accidents, that we see every single day on motorcycles. 8 out of 10 people you ride by are on their phone, right? I mean, that's one of the number one frustrations of being on the motorcycle, is that it is unsafe, but not because of you, but because of everybody else. But again, with how relaxing it is, with how calming it is, with how fun it is, there's just no better feeling than having an open road, as I say with the car right in front of me here, having an open road and just watching the world pass you by. And that's really it. I don't, you know, I encourage anybody that's interested in riding or interested in getting into it as a hobby, don't let people tell you that it's too dangerous. Don't let people sway you from making a choice that you end up, you know, enjoying down the road. There's nothing wrong with trying it out and saying it's not for you, and there's nothing wrong with getting into it and saying this is the best decision that I've ever made. So my encouragement is, if you've been thinking about it, if you've been considering it, at least go with somebody. Backpack on somebody else's motorcycle, see how it feels, see how you like it, and maybe get into it. And if you do it the right way. Take the course, practice, 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 and then when you're comfortable, you can enjoy the open road like everybody else that's on 2 wheels. And that's it. That's my story. So until next week for Sunday Motivationals, this is Moto Jack. I'll see you next time.